MCO.
Will Nelson Mandela kindle a new civil rights movement in America? A closer look tonight on Eyewitness News.
My resume doesn't look very impressive. Add this. I worked with Clint Eastwood, Elizabeth Taylor, and Michael Jackson.
Tess, you were a tour guide at the Hollywood Wax Museum.
Well, they were there, sort of. Clint.
Oh, honey.
Max, I came out of the gym, and I found this on my windshield. Look at it. No, I'll read it. Dear motorist, sorry I smashed your fender. Right now, there's a large group of people gathered around who think I'm leaving my name and address on your windshield. I'm not.
Sorry.
I was so angry, I called the police and they sent a squad car.
You tracked down a fender bender?
I can only wish. Next thing I know, a bunch of cops are passing my note around, laughing hysterically. One of them almost choked on his jelly donut.
Come on, honey, we'll go upstairs. You can take a bath. I'll give you a massage. I'll call the insurance agent.
Oh, we don't have to show them the note, do we, Max? I couldn't bear insurance agents laughing at me.
Oh, I've got to take this out. I'm not a liar. Bye-bye, Michael Jackson. Although once I did deliver dry cleaning to LaToya Jackson, wardrobe assistant to LaToya Jackson.
Hi, it's me, Prima. Hi. I had the greatest date last night with Vito.
Oh, the Italian underwear salesman?
Not underwear salesman, lingerie consultant.
Fine, so tell me.
Well, first I spent 3 hours and $55 at Shea Brad getting my hair kinked and my nails done this really pretty shade of fuchsia, see? And then I dropped $75 on the perfect black miniskirt I saw in Melrose. And then, thank God, I found these matching pumps. They're really pretty. They have these little leopard bows.
Prima, what about Vito?
Oh, he looked great, too.
No, Prima, the date. I mean, what did you do? What did you talk about?
Lots of things. My outfit, my hair, his hair, my car.
No mention of lingerie?
We weren't talking business.
Prima, aren't you a little tired of dates where all you talk about are cars, clothes, and local motels with siesta rates?
Tess, we're only 21 years old.
Exactly, we're 21. Hello? Just a minute. Jake, telephone!
Okay, Brian, try this leg.
I don't think I can do that without hurting myself.
It's just a joke, Brian. Hey, Simon, turn this amp off and get me the acoustic.
Simon, do this. Simon, do that. Well, you said if I'd help you teach me how to use this equipment.
I already taught you how to operate the plugs.
Thank you, Master.
You know, Simon, there's a story about a stable boy who studied with a great Japanese sword master. But for years, the master would never even let him touch a sword. Instead, day after day, he snuck up behind him and whacked him with a stick. Now, soon the student's reflexes became so sharp that he could sense the master's presence and fend off the blow. That stable boy became the greatest swordsman in Japan.
What's your point?
Sometimes you gotta start at the bottom and occasionally get whacked with a stick.
Tess, we're trying to work here.
Okay, but Brooke's on the line.
Well, that's it for today, Brian. It's good to see you.
Hi, I'm Tess.
Brian,
That's my sister.
my books.
Le film de François Truffaut. You read French?
Well, gee, I hope so. Otherwise, I've wasted a lot of time on this.
I'm impressed.
Well, don't be. When you're born in a country, the language comes naturally.
Well, not always. I'm still struggling with English. So, you grew up in France?
Yeah, I lived there for 5 years. My father's in the diplomatic corps.
Oh, my father sits in the kitchen in his T-shirt. He's a writer.
I know. I've read his books. I really admire him.
Me too.
Well, I gotta get going. I'm catching a 6 o'clock at the New Art. They're showing Day for Night.
Oh, I love that film. I've seen it 11 times.
Well, care to make it an even dozen?
Popcorn?
Maybe a vegetarian pizza?
Louis, something tells me this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
His name is Brian. Books, movies, plugs. What a life.
Oh, Brian, take off.
Yeah, you took Tess to some French movie.
What, like on a date?
I may be just the dumb assistant, but it looked like a date to me.
May have looked like a date, but it's probably more like babysitting because Brian's just 17. If you know what I mean. And the way he looked was way beyond compare.
Hello, yes, Captain Kramer, please. Ann Harlow. Just tell him the woman with the note. He'll know. I'm glad you found it amusing. Yes, I'll hold.
Where's Tess?
She got in late last night. She was out with Brian.
Again?
Yeah, it's 3 times in a row.
Hi, y'all.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
I stopped by to return your weed whacker. Boy, this is one fine power tool, Max.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. When that little whacker starts whipping around, it's damn near hypnotic.
Yeah, I saw you. You looked a little glassy-eyed out there when you waded through Sue's geraniums.
Well, those suckers really blow when you whack them, don't they?
You can use it any time you want.
Can't, Max. Sue won't let me. Well, bye, all.
Bye, Bob.
Morning.
Hi, honey.
You say this whole thing started with a guitar lesson?
Yeah, I did. I left the room for about 5 minutes, and the little vixen swooped in and wove her spell.
Simon, you didn't think this seemed a bit unusual?
Hey, it seemed a little weird to me, okay? I'm 12. Everything does.
Oh, I get it, Mr. Face on the cereal box. They're upset with me because I didn't tell them about Brian.
Well, honey, now why didn't you tell us about Brian?
I told you we went to a play.
But you didn't mention that he was 17.
Well, that's because I didn't find out right away myself, although he did leave some clues. When we went to the movies, he ordered a jumbo hot dog, 3 pretzels, a large drink, and a box of jujubes.
What's wrong with that?
He ate it.
Who wouldn't?
But Tess, when you found out he was 17, you didn't see that as a little problem?
Oh, you're thinking dating. Hey, times have changed. Guys and girls can be friends now without dating. That's what's really nice about this.
Boy, times must have changed. Back when I was 17 and I liked a girl, I liked a girl.
And what girl was that?
Look, I think I know what I'm doing. There's really nothing to talk about.
Well, you're right, honey. It is your relationship.
It's not a relationship. That's why we're not going to talk about it.
Honey, we're just a little concerned, that's all.
Concerned?
What?
Concerned.
And just what is wrong with concern?
Concerned is for Simon.
What'd I do?
Look, Tess, I'm your mother, and this is something that we would normally discuss.
I'm 21 years old. I don't need mothering anymore.
Oh, well, excuse me. When did this little transition take place? While I was doing your laundry?
That's Brian.
Great dinner, Dad. And you want to know the best part?
My pasta primavera?
Nope. It's Jake's night to do the dishes.
Funny.
I'll get it. Save my cheesecake, please.
Ann Harlow,
Yes?
Sergeant Baker.
Come in. It's about time, Sergeant Baker. See there, Max? My husband told me to forget about the whole thing, but I said if I persisted, I'd get police action.
You did. You're under arrest.
What?
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 After you called the captain for the 12th time, the captain ran you through the computer.
Yeah.
It seems you have $900 in unpaid parking fines.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. There's been a terrible mistake.
She's right. She pays all her parking tickets.
I pay all my... That doesn't help me. It doesn't help me.
Officer, is that the face of a criminal?
Hard to say.
Wait, officer. My wife is not going anywhere tonight.
No, I'm not.
Gee, that's real butch, Dad, but you might want to lose the apron. You know.
Listen, officer, I am a victim in all this. I am being victimized here.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get this harassment on videotape.
Could I... Jake, go get your camera. Get it now. We're getting this on tape.
Look, folks, I don't like this any more than you do.
All right.
But I got a warrant that says I got to bring you in.
Yeah?
Now, there's two ways to do this.
Okay.
The easy way or the hard way.
Fine. Let's try the hard way.
Annie, what? Excuse me, please. Annie, what are you doing?
This is passive resistance, Max. Passive resistance. We didn't let you get away with this in the 60s, and you're not going to get away with it now.
Lady, you're not dealing from a position of strength here.
Damn, I didn't reckon on a key.
Excuse me.
What a week. It's just been one humiliation heaped on top of the next.
Oh, jeez. I broke the key. I gotta call headquarters.
The phone is right over there.
Thanks. And I thought there were nutcases in Newark.
Oh, Ted Koppel's going to eat this up.
Hello, Sergeant Baker here. Say, listen, I got a woman handcuffed to a stove. Of course I'm on duty. Listen, I need a locksmith. Right, I'm trying to bring that Harlow woman in. Right. Oh, really? Thanks. Listen, I got something to tell you. And I hope you find it amusing.
Try me.
Seems we had a computer glitch. I'm actually looking for an Ann Barlow.
And when you find her, what will you do? Shoot her? And don't girls...
God, it's not going to get any better than that. And that's a wrap, people. It's a good night to you, and I'm out of here.
Look, folks, I'm sorry about all this, but all we got to do now is wait for the locksmith. Say, is this cheesecake? Can I have a piece?
Yeah, sure. Help yourself.
Thanks.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh, I see we're finally getting some action on that hit and run thing.
Yeah, honey.
Well, it's about time. I don't want to interrupt. I just wanted to introduce you to Brian.
Oh, hi, Brian.
Hi, how do you do?
We've heard a lot about you, Brian.
Yes, we have. Can we offer you some coffee? Or some milk?
No, thanks. I've got to be going.
I'd like a cup.
You'll get yours in a minute.
Well, it was nice meeting you all.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
Yeah, drop by anytime. Brian.
Anytime.
Isn't he a little young for her?
Little.
So are we still on for bowling tomorrow?
Sure. But listen, Tess, there's something I want to ask you. I was going out with this girl for a while, but we broke up.
Oh, that's too bad.
I thought so. But since I met you, well, this Saturday, Tess, would you like to go to the prom?
The prom?
Exactly how long do we have to wait for this locksmith?
Saturday night? Hard to say.
Look, I got some tools in the garage. Come on. I'm sure we can find something to help.
You know, speaking of tools, I just bought myself a weed whacker. Man, they are great.
Mom, you're handcuffed to the stove.
Oh, honey, it's just a mistake. Your father and the officer are going to get me out. Look, I kept your dinner warm.
Mom, I don't want dinner. I need your help with Brian.
Oh, now you want my advice. Nice timing.
Mom, listen, he invited me to his prom. I mean, I never thought about a relationship. He's only 17. I'm too old for him. But he is a great guy, and they don't come along that often. I mean, maybe he could catch up. But do you think I have the right to ask him to catch up?
All right. Let me ask you a question.
What?
You're not going to eat that dinner, are you?
Mom! Look, Tess!
Don't treat me like an emotional drive-through. Talk into the clown's ear, advice comes out his mouth.
Well, I'm sorry I troubled you. I'll figure it out for myself.
Well, I'm certain you will. After all, you are 21 now. You don't need your mother's advice.
Anyways, it seems to me that the Palestinian problem wasn't caused by the Arabs or the Israelis, but by the British who pulled out in 1948 without settling anything. I hope I'm not boring you guys.
Oh, no, that's okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, good.
No, I was listening, Tess.
Yeah, me too. I think it's a real chill that Tess knows so much about, like, the British and foreigners and like that.
Well, I just think it's important to know the issues.
Totally. So, like, maybe you can answer a question that really boggles me.
I'll try.
Is, like, the BMW a British car or a foreign car?
Come on, I don't want to talk politics all night. Let's go dance. Sorry about that, Tess.
Yeah, I'm sorry I tried to stop Brecken from mooning the limo driver. I had no idea he'd get wedged in the partition.
I hope they get him out of there soon. We're paying for that car by the hour. Did that embarrass you?
Oh, no, look, I mean, we did the same things when I was in high school. Thing is, I'm not in high school anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to college next year.
Yeah, and I've already finished college. You'll be doing lots of things that I've already done before. Oh, Brian, I've been thinking. I really like you, but I think we got a little carried away. I think we should just
Be friends?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe we could go to a movie?
Oh, yeah, get some popcorn, have a vegetarian pizza. You know what? I saw that girl you broke up with, Tony.
Oh, yeah, I have to tell you the truth about that. I didn't break up with her. She broke up with me.
I think she still likes you.
What makes you say that?
Well, after we did the MC Hammer, I stepped into the ladies' room, and she came up to me and she said, "You're a really good dancer. I wish you would die."
She did? I mean, she did that?
Yeah, why don't you go ask her to dance?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Go ahead.
You sure it's okay?
I'm positive. Excuse me. Oh, what? Please don't report me. I'm only a junior, and I'll get in a lot of trouble. What are you talking about? Aren't you a chaperone? No. Mom, you didn't have to wait up for me.
I wasn't waiting up for you. I just didn't want to go to sleep before you got home.
Only a mother can follow that logic.
So, how'd things go with Brian?
I dumped him.
What?
Just kidding. I let him down very gently. I realized it was for the best.
Oh, you see, I knew you'd do the right thing. All you had to do was follow your instincts.
Is that why you made me figure this out for myself?
No, I was ticked off. But if I hadn't been, I would have told you to follow your instincts.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Me too, honey. You hungry?
Oh, I'm starved.
Well, I think I've got something.
Hey, how did I start out going to Truffaut and wind up at the prom?
Hey, how did I start out with a dented fender and end up chained to a major appliance? Just happens.
Yeah, well, what is it with my karma with men?
Oh, Tess, it's not about karma. It's about life. Finding the right guy is what women are driven to do. It's beyond our control. It's instinctive. We're cave keepers. Hi, Jake.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jake.
Hi, Tess. You okay?
Fine.
Cool.
You know what's scary, Mom?
What's that?
Some girl somewhere is dying to keep his cave.
They're not so bad once you teach them to clean the little whiskers out of the sink.
You know what I think I did? I think I went down to the minors for a while to get away from the intensity. You know, like pitchers coming back from an injury.
You know, I'll never understand this fascination you have with baseball.
It's the pants.
Oh, yeah, the pants. Anyway, the thing is, in life, you can't take a time out.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I should calm down and stop looking so hard.
Yeah, that's usually when the right guy comes along.
How'd you know Dad was the right guy?
I was lucky. All it took was one look.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, honey. You okay?
I'm great. We're just having a little talk.
That's nice. You want that olive? Right there?
It's yours.
I'm going to bed.
Boy, he's still got it, hasn't he?
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Red Lobster's Lobster Fest.
Rise and shine.
Hey. Breakfast in bed.
Right.
What did I do to deserve this?
Absolutely nothing. Just after my little talk with Tess last night about finding the right guy, I felt a little magic.
Flowers.
Mm-hmm. Tess gave them to me from the prom. What do you think?
What's more flattering than handcuffs?
Yeah, I thought so, too. Max? Who'd you take to the prom?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Every guy remembers the girl he took to the prom.
It was a long time ago, Annie.
Well, think. What was she like? Was she tall? Was she short? Was she fat?
Some blonde, I know that. She had green eyes. And she wore a white dress with a red sash. And she had a cute little space between her teeth. And when you kissed her, her nose would wrinkle up in a funniest little way.
You know, it's never too late to plan ahead. Sure, it's only Wednesday now, but Monday will be here before you know it. So make a note to yourself that reads, this Monday, I'm going to laugh my head off watching all those comedies on CBS. Good. Now, enjoy the rest of the week.
Gonna come between us.